it's really that simple. I did like, imagine somebody saying something that you did not say, and your own friend, like, see, when mommy they fight yesterday, and they even like try, okay, make you know disrespect Ricky, like to the point like, okay, I've even told him to leave. Don't disrespect him to the point. Now, Ricky now comes to meet me, literally after that fight that we had, after defending him and everything, that they said, you said you didn't want me in your bed, blah, 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 and stuff. Like, me, I'm like, I don't understand. That's why this morning I was very quiet because like, this house is actually scaring me at this point. And I'm like, from where to where? That's why I was so intentional about finding who the person was that said that. I said, Ricky, I have not had a personal conversation about you to anybody. And if I have had a personal conversation about you to anybody, it is not even that. Like, but like now I actually have a conversation with him. I'm not trying to the same fucking Nomys that said that to him. Ah, God. God just said I don't want to get disqualified. That's why I'm not going to confront that girl. I'm not just going to confront her. Because I was even thinking about our friends. Because the only people I had conversation with about Ricky was Butopia and Kamsi. I called two of them out separately today. I said, please. I know what I said about Ricky. I'm going to stand on it. I already told him now. This is what I told my two close friends. And I'll be offended if, like, it's okay if they don't, like, maybe go and spill it to somebody. But why would they say what I did not say? Do you understand? Normally, waiting I tell them, I'm waiting I supposed to carry you, but they feel that my guy. So I was like, I felt so bad, like, now waiting they happen for you. So I said, okay, let me call them. You could say it. Like, for the fact that both of them were ready to go and meet this Ricky, I was like, okay, definitely they did not say shit. So I was confronted me, but now I'm finding out that it is the same person I was defending you for that came to prick your ego and tell you she didn't even want you in her bed in the first place, blah, 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 blah. And you believe it. He came to meet me. Like, imagine the kind of like he defended somebody. Ricky did not come and ask me, are you okay? Nothing. After that whole shout, the only time Ricky came to meet him was just after the fight. He was like, they said this about me. I'm like, at that point in time, I'm really drained. Like, do you know the kind of fight? Did you hear us yesterday?
I did.
Like, for me to do like that, like, even right now, my energy is drained badly. Like, I hate this. Like, it's been back to back. Like, 2 days into this house, I was so happy. Now it feels like I'm always getting riled up. And I'm like, I don't even want to talk to anybody in this house again. I don't want it. Because tell me how somebody that I'm defending, like, if I ever said anything bad about you, will I even be defending you with that person? Like, let it make sense. And then you're coming from me, because yesterday it was not like I was happening, and I said, see, please, I beg you, Ricky, I cannot have this conversation right now. I just literally finished doing something right now that has drained my energy. You didn't even give a fuck about that. I was standing for you because, like, you don't disrespect a guest like that. Do you understand? He's already told you that he's not going to talk, he's going to sleep. Close the door, let everybody sleep. But you're like trying to walk a grown man out of the room. Like, see the conversation we had yesterday. Because I told him that if you're like, call the, because when I came there, before you even know it was mom, I said, please, can you call the person that told you this thing here so the person can actually repeat themselves? Because all of us can see, all of us are outside there. Let's try to fix it. Call the person. He now said, oh, I don't think I will do that. Because me, I was still trying to be patient because I just want to know the person. Like, I'm just trying to be patient with him. And then the next thing you go, it was Nomys and tell me her friend that said that they held it from Bells. Have anybody ever seen me and Bells sit down to be having a conversation? My two close friends that is very obvious is blue, like literally stay like side by side on the same bed. If I see Bells, it's like, oh hi, hello, like around the house. So like people that were literally trying to get you out of the room told you something and you came to meet me. I told you I did not say that. He was trying to force me to have a conversation right after that brawl. Like, you didn't even hear what that brawl did to me, how it drained my energy. I was literally crying, trying to sleep. Like, I was forcing myself. It was Kino that calmed me down. For somebody who had a fight for a matter, mind you. That shows me you lack emotional intelligence. You don't have unity when it comes to, like, are you stupid? You're fighting somebody, and the person is trying to get to you, and you actually, he literally fell for Nomys' plan. Literally. And then you're coming to me this morning. He did not even speak to me just because I begged him. I said, but imagine like being so irritated. And I told him that, imagine I did not beg you that much. So please, let's talk about this tomorrow.